Hi Cancer, welcome to SIKIKSYD. I am SIKIKSYD. I'm a professional astrologer, psychic shaman, medium, seer, volleyball player, mambo, witch. All the information looking for is in the description box down below. If you're interested in the process, all the description box down below. And this is a reading for Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Cancer. You got Cancer somewhere in your astrological chart. You could be connecting to someone who has Cancer somewhere in the astrological chart. You just came across this reading and it just resonates for you. Thank you so much for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, gifts, readings, bookings, and referrals. And thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Again, all of my products are in the description box down below. Okay. And this reading is a reading that you can come back to later to see has any of these predictions come true for you. The more you interact with the readings, the more likely it is to come into fruition for you. And this is for Cancer. So we're excited to do your reading today, Cancer. Let's get right into it. And happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Cancer. Let's see what your future is. Okay. So future clues for Cancer. All right. And what's the future clues for Cancer? All right. Okay. All right. So let's see what your overall energy is. Let me see. Oh my gosh. We got 3 cards that came out. Cool beans. Gotta take it. Okay. What's this? Let's see. Everybody doing well. I hope you are as well. I hope all of the dreams and goals that you are trying to bring into fruition, I hope that they manifest for you. Let's get into your reading, Cancer. So, your overall energy. You're like, 3 cards. Whoa. So, you have the number 30, 46, and 33, and 4. Those numbers could be significant for you. Now, for your future, you have 6th house. Routine. So I feel like this is something you've never done before. Brand new routine, maybe new fitness routine, new eating routine, like maybe a new food. Maybe you're trying new foods, new diets with 6th house routine, new exercise. Many of you could also be graduating. You could be doing a new job you've never done before. So now you have to have a new routine you've never had before. You're like, girl, I am learning. Okay. That is the attitude to have with the 9th house faith. Soon enough, you will master this. So be willing to learn it. Be willing to then create it for yourself. And then you'll be able to help other people with it. I do feel like there's something you have mastered. Okay, have faith. There is something that I feel like you will master, that you have mastered, okay, because this is the master teacher, so it's something you actually know how to do. And I feel like you will be teaching other people this, okay? This is also about being willing to learn something new in order for you to, potentially one day become the teacher, right? Now, this is something that in your chart, you're actually very gifted at. There's something that you're very gifted and talented at. Now, for many of you, I do feel like this is about you having a strong faith in your religion, your spirituality, your belief system. You see, we got a Ouija board, palmistry. So some of you guys could be going to tarot card readers, psychics, mediums, seers. Some of you guys could be one, right? Many of you guys are actually opening yourself up to new spiritual knowledge, okay? Now, astrology is not spirituality. It's actually science and math, which is why it's so accurate. And it can get very scary for people because it's the truth. I mean, it's literally fact, okay? And then when you add the spirituality of the actual cards, well, that's just accurate because, well, it's connected to spirituality. It's essentially connected to whoever you believe in, giving you some sign, but only you would know what sign that is because of whoever you believe in, right? So there is a feeling of new routine, allowing yourself to learn new things, but having faith, right? Having faith that at the end of the day, you will be guided to your highest self to be able to help other people, okay? And it's something you're actually extremely gifted at. Like in your chart, you most likely do have a lot of trines in your chart where you're naturally blessed and gifted in certain areas, okay? Like certain things in your life come easier for you. That will be very much so emphasized for you, Cancer, that there's certain things that come easier for you. For many of you, it could be fitness, sports. Others of you, it could be your work, your occupation, okay? There's something that you're very gifted at that will be incorporated into your routine that you will master. For many of you, you're very blessed and gifted at something that you have mastered that you now teach other people. It's about recognizing that and recognizing that some things come easier for you than they do others. Okay? You're actually very gifted, so recognize that about yourself, okay? See that within yourself. Now, your future, Cancer, is the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So you have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Ophiuchus energy, Virgo energy. You also have Sun in Virgo here, so Leo, Virgo with the Eight of Pentacles. Many of you will be working for yourself, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. If you're in a relationship or a marriage, you are very happily married, very happy in your relationship, happy to be in one. The Queen of Pentacles is always happy to be in her relationship. She has a routine that the masculine energy, oh my gosh, little Akwe, little Rokapoka Oka, you okay, baby? Oh, Rokapoka Oka, he's snoring in his sleep. She is with the Queen of Pentacles. The masculine energy knows that she actually has some kind of routine. Okay, she does. Queen of Pentacles, they have something that they do every day that is taking good care of their body. She's very healthy. She's very fertile. Many of you could be pregnant. With the Queen of Pentacles, you could be a business owner, a very good business owner. The Queen of Pentacles knows how to make money. She is Queen Midas. Everything that this feminine energy touches, it turns into gold. Okay, I would check out Gemini's reading because they also have similar energy. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles here, you're very practical. You're very grounded in the things that you do. You take your time with the Queen of Pentacles. What don't you do, right? You cook, you take care of the home, you take care of the animals, you make sure that, your significant other's okay, you take care of the business. She's the kitchen witch, okay? So you can usually see her stirring up something, messing with some herbs. Queen of Pentacles, you could work with herbs, money, food. Some of you guys work in business. Some of you work with technology or the military. For some of you, thank you for your service. Some of you work as doctors, nurses. Okay, definitely could work as a doctor or a nurse. Anytime we see some Virgo energy here, we're talking about health, people who work in hospitals. Some of you guys could, you could be someone who's very lucky. Here she is playing bingo. Like, girl, I know I got it like that, okay? I know it's going to land where it need to land because I am who I am, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. Very abundant, very nurturing, very good mother. I do feel like that is being highlighted. You could be a very good mother, okay? And with the Eight of Pentacles here, you're putting a lot of work into yourself. I mean, this is like, working out. This is going back to school, learning a new trade, learning something new, taking a class. If you were single, something I'm saying is true. If you're single, you will meet somebody at these places that you're trying to improve yourself, okay? So for some of you, if you're single, that can be like if you go to school, okay, you can meet someone in class. If you go to Eight of Pentacles, can be like gym, you can meet someone there with the Eight of Pentacles if you're single, okay? Now, what you are doing in the future is you're putting so much, like, you know, work and energy into yourself. And I feel like you look good. And I feel like you're doing something over and over again until you master it. And it will make you a lot of money. So whatever you're doing for your occupation and work, you're like, I got to do it over and over again. Boing, 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 boing. I got to do it over and over and over again until I get it right. I got to practice that one move right. Okay, until you out here stripping like you from P-Valley. Okay, you are just trying to get it right. Okay, you're trying to make that money, that shmoney, okay? Now, the hidden energy, which you don't even see coming, you're like, what's coming that I don't see coming so I can know what the hell is coming, right? You got the Emperor. So you could be any astrological sign with the Emperor. You could be any astrological sign, but this is a very masculine energy. Many of you are becoming fathers or uncles. If you're in a relationship or a marriage, you are taking on more responsibility in that marriage or in that relationship. You feel responsible for your significant other and you want to take on that responsibility, essentially. Now, what's interesting, right? And I haven't ever really noticed about this card with the Emperor, right? For many of you, you guys could be owners of a business, fathers, you could be becoming a father. If you look at the pill bottle, the pill bottle literally says egotism, 500 milligrams. And they're all over the floor, which makes me feel like you're not... It's about the masculine energy. You're wanting to take control. This is a relationship, marriage. You want to take control, to lead it in the right direction as a masculine energy, and not allow your ego, your pride to get in the way. Now, for many of you, if you are single, you will meet someone who would like a relationship or a commitment, or they feel ready for a commitment or a relationship. Now, I see you feeling like you are able to lead things into the right direction. Feeling like you want to take on responsibility and accountability and to do it the right way, essentially, okay? Now, this is also you being all of the kings combined, learning so many life lessons, and now really wanting to be the best you that you can be as you move forward in life, okay? Now, your advice is to, with the Six of Cups, now, this is really about reconnecting with people that you may have known from elementary, middle, high school, college, or people you've known for a very long time. Your advice is to reconnect with people that you feel like you have a very deep connection with, that you feel like you've known for a very long time, people you have good memories with. Connect with people that you have good and fun memories with. People that, you know, this is very, some of you spend time with your children with the Six of Cups, like spend time with your kids, or see your children. For some of you, with Six Cups usually means like see your kids. That's usually what it means. Yeah, it makes me feel like, and if you even look, it's like, if I've never noticed that, it's like trying to tape it back together, right? So maybe at some point, if you're a masculine energy, it's like recognizing the well, because this is Sun in Scorpio. So this is about like recognizing the good, I guess you could say, like the good that can come from painful moments, right? And that you really wouldn't know what the good is unless you went through the bad as well. It's an appreciation for what you've experienced. And a recognition for what do you now want to manifest? What do you now want to create? I do feel like you're taking a talent and it will make you a lot of money. Okay? Some of you guys definitely work in like health, or you may rap, dance, act, sing. Like you may do something in the... this looks like the medical sign. Does this not look like the medical sign? Mobile looks like the medical sign. Yeah. Okay. Your advice is to connect with people you have fond, good memories with, okay? Now your advice is the fairy child. Faith, vulnerability, and allow. So this is definitely about love, okay? This is also about self-love. It's also about unconditional love. Someone could also be pregnant or be a mother. The fairy child asks you to let your soul back in so you can receive and thrive. When we embody our golden soul, golden blessings will come to us in the physical. She asks you to allow the support of others and to stop pushing away compliments, offers, and gifts of love. She calls on you to be vulnerable and soft, like a child, so the light can enter. The fairy child lives in a state of joy because she trusts she will be taken care of. Do not be afraid to dream and be vulnerable like you were as a child. You can make your dreams a reality. Life will not be a struggle forever if you can break the cycle of fear, worry, and poverty thinking. The fairy child is taken care of always by the universe because she is open to receive. And that's so interesting. It says she's willing to receive and abundant. That does make sense. And abundant in her spirit. So soften, nurture yourself, and open your heart. It is time to allow in God's love for you and the support of others. Okay. So this is about, you don't have to do it all by yourself. Okay. Again, you don't have to be by yourself. Okay. You can always connect with people that you do have good and fond memories with. People that you've known for a long time that do bring good, or that you feel like you can move forward with in a very positive fashion. Okay. Trust that you'll be taken care of regardless of anything that you may be experiencing. Okay. Everything that you need will come to you. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be authentic. Allow yourself to be real. Allow yourself to be seen. Okay. You also have the polar bear. So challenge extremes and initiate, which is really interesting when you look at how big this is, right? We start from this feeling of birth and beginning, right? The softness to extreme coldness, vastness, greatness, right? Very much so extremity. Polar bears are powerful super souls and come to us when we need to remember we are bigger than the challenges we face. Polar bears can survive in extremely scarce environments because they have thick skin and are masters at being resourceful with food and energy conservation. Call on polar bear when in adverse conditions so you can summon the courage and raw power to stand tall and face the challenges at hand. There's a time to be soft and a time to put on your thick skin. Show your teeth and do what you have to do. With polar bear as a guide, you can make the most of the scarce resources around you until the abundant spring comes. If polar bear walks into your dreams, it's a sign you're ready to reawaken and will experience a powerful initiation. Call on polar bear when you need to find your true north. Okay. So I feel like if this is about going through challenging or difficult times, it's about recognizing that you will get through it with exactly what you have. Okay? You will make it, essentially. I also feel like saying you are bigger than the program. Okay? I feel like saying, yes, I am bigger than the program. I do feel like this is also a very new beginning for you. And it's about you recognizing that challenges and difficulties that you experience in life are meant for you to learn from. They're meant for you to experience, learn from, and then help others with. And ultimately, you will overcome anything that you experience because you are taken care of by the universe. Everything will be okay regardless of what you experience. And regardless of what you experience, never allow it to take away your vulnerability. Always allow yourself to stay soft in a hard world. This has been your reading, Cancer. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. If you're interested in the box I saw, in the description box down below. And thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Amen and Ashe.